And so then what made you decide to get a doctorate?
So I took a break after my master's program. I don't know if I probably have never told you this because I've never had enough lengthy enough conversation with you to tell you, but despite being so anxious and energetic to start my master's program, I had a little bit of that I had one person on my master's committee that I didn't get the chance to choose. So this was in the mid 90s, right? So graduate education was slightly different back then than it is now, thank God. And it was a very tumultuous relationship. And so I found a mentor in my department who she's no longer with us, but she would, if it weren't for her, I wouldn't be where I am today because she and I would literally meet in the basement of our building, like back in a corner once a week. And I would just vent to her about my challenges. And she would give me advice about, how to navigate graduate studies and being a graduate student and the hierarchy and the politics and all the things that come along with it. And she was like, don't let it stop you. Like you are intelligent, you are smart, you have the capability. You just got this barrier in front of you. But by the time I finished my master's, I was exhausted, Yolanda, like just from that challenge of trying to prove myself every day, not only to somebody else, but to myself that I could kind of do it. So I'm like, I'm going to go back to the industry, take a break, which I thought would be, I don't know, 4 or 5 years. It ended up being 20 years.
Oh, wow.
I came back when I was 45 to finish my PhD. So if I can do it at 45 and I was teaching full time, I had a son that was in elementary school, a husband, aging parents that we had moved in with us. If I can do it at 45, anybody can do it. But even though it's this really traversed winding path, it brought me exactly where I need to be because I think about the research I'm doing now. I wouldn't have been that person if I'd have finished my PhD immediately. So there was something at play that made me take that diversion and brought me back, I think, because this is where I'm meant to be.